Okay, we're back. We're building up the motor that's going in. So I just put its original intake back on, the one that came off of this particular motor. I've left that one alone, other than the fact that I need the coils and the spark plugs and all that stuff. So I've just put this one back on. Your intake manifold bolts are only like 108 inch foot-pounds, so, or inch pounds, so which comes out to like 8 foot-pounds. So it's basically a snug, so don't get carried away because this is all plastic. Okay, we've done so far. Let's put the temperature sensor back in. I got the plugs and the coils on this side done. I just cleaned up the pad area for the water pump. I'm going to do that next. I'm still going to put the EGR tube back in. The new old EGR tube comes from here and then goes in here. Then I've got to swap out flywheels. Because I had to do that because this came off of a Jeep Cherokee, from what I understand. So that flywheel's got to go back. Got to come off of that, come back on this. So where I'm at, I'm going to go ahead and take that fuel. I'm going to take that water pump off. That's a brand new water pump. Because somebody just that one there is trash. There it is right here. Let's see. He's done. Now to pull the water pump, or to do the water pump, you're going to have to pull your tensioner. This whole tensioner assembly here. Off of here. And I just pulled the other one. That one's right there, and all the pulleys are froze up. To do it, so I'm gonna swap this one anyway. Got it. Go right, no go. You don't look good over here either, do you? Yeah. Oh, that exfoliation. Beautiful, huh? Now, we decided we're going to go ahead and change this out because I don't know any more about it other than the fact that the freeze plug blew out. So if that's the only thing wrong with it is the fact that the freeze plug blew out, then we might get a couple more miles out of it, because we decided we're going to go ahead and get a new motor. There's a company that'll sell us another one for $1,200. It's got 75,000 miles on it, and they warranty it for 3 years. So sounds like a good deal, huh? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go do that now, but we're August right now, so we got four or 5 months before tax time, which is when we'll be able to buy it. Okay, water pump is installed. Bolts are torqued to 40 foot-pounds. Tensioner's back on, and that's 40-45 for that. So front of the motor's back on. It's just missing, of course, the alternator and the AC compressor. All right, coming back here, we're going. Like I said, I need to put that EGR tube back in. We're getting darn close. Like I said, I can do the flywheel, and then I got to go ahead and install a new freeze plug. Okay, I just said I needed to put a new EGR tube on this one. So the number 8, it just slides in there. It's got a heat resistant seal And down here, got your cork seal. And then I'm going to put number 8 bolts in there. And that'll do that. I hate EGRs. I do. Especially the older ones when you got the frickin' big old tube coming out of the exhaust. Beautiful. Alright, I'm putting the flywheel back on. Now, like I said, you have to swap flywheel. I had to swap flywheels because of the fact that depending on your torque converter bolts, they're going to have to line up with your flywheel. As you can see, this one here has got four holes for that torque converter. This one here has got 2, 4, 6 holes to match up with the torque converter that came off this motor. Okay, flywheel is on and torqued, and a little bit of Loctite on them. Those are torqued to 70 foot-pounds. It seems like my last step right now is I got to change out the mounts. All right, we're back. It's like day 5. We're going to go ahead and put a new freeze plug in. Went down to local shop there, T&J's, and got me a new freeze plug, and I bought some Permatex A-form gasket sealant, fast dry, hard setting. Okay, so that's what I'm going to put in there. There's a little bit of fine grit sandpaper going around the inside of that, because we definitely want Permatex to seal to it. And once this is pressed in, should be no reason for it to come back out. So that's what I'm using, like 320 grit on that right now. I'm going to clean it up. I'll get some parts cleaner, spray in there and get it nice and clean before I pound that back in there. All right, looks like I got it about as clean as I'm gonna get it. I just noticed if you look down, if you look just below, you can see how it acted like it was leaking right here, and then it rolled down. It just kept rolling down. Finally rolled out. Looks like it was leaking right here, because you got traces of fluid rolling down the thing there. So, all right, I think I basically got that as clean as I can get it. Okay, then what I did is I've got a socket. This happens to be a 7/8. It's just exactly same size as that. I've got an extension on it, and we'll go ahead and get this Permatex on it, and we'll get it punched in there. Alright, let's go ahead and get this done. Spread that one more time. Should be clean. Now we'll get the Permatex in there. You know, it shouldn't come out because you only got 14 PSI in that hole. Up in there. Okay, I'll go ahead and put a beater in the outside of this. squeeze itself back in there. Okay. All right. Get her in there. Punch it in there. So it's flush like the other ones are. There you go. Okay. All right. Get her in there. My back's heavy too, sorry about that. How these are looking. Gotta make sure it's going in straight. Beautiful. I don't know if it goes right up against the inside of the block or not. Right up there. Alrighty. Take a little bit of this and put it around the outside of it. It's all right. Alright, I like it. Alright, unfreeze plug install. Don't have to worry about it. That ain't coming out of there. That's it. Next we got the chain hooked up here. Chain hooked up. And we will get this on. The video died yesterday. My phone died yesterday doing the mounts. So I've still got to torque the inner mount here. Those are 45 foot-pounds. And that's all I think that's where I left off was the mounts. This year we did the torquing on the flywheel. That's where we're at, folks. We'll go ahead and get it on the chain. We can drag the nitro back in here. Get lifted, get it in it. And then that's where we're at. Alright, there she is. She's off her stand. torque. Torque those models. 60s. Jesus. That torque. That's on the yellow one. And the oil tank's freaking not good. Alright, good. Those that ain't good. Dang it. Damn it. I don't want to put that on there with that freaking oil tank. I'll be back in there. Problem is, again, I can't get this oil tank off without doing what I'm just doing right now. Terrific. That's going to slow me down. I got to pull this tank. I have to pull that one. Pull it off of that tank. That tank's in good shape. Dang gummit. Always something to slow me down. Oh, shoot. Alright, so that's where we're at. Alright, well all the bolts came out. And I was able to use that non. You want to make sure you're using a non-scarring, in this case plastic, not metal. Working around the bottom of that. You don't want to be scarring up the bottom of the block. And then you'll be able to go in between, get in between the gasket. Actually, I probably should have got the gasket from the tank side, but that's alright. Alright, now that one's drained. Now I gotta lift this back up. So I gotta get this seated over here somewhere. And I gotta drain. I just changed the oil in that, so the oil in it's still brand new because it's not moving through the engine. So it's just sitting in the bottom of the pan. and a brand new filter. So that oil is a waste. So, but got to get the pan down. Then I have to go buy another pan gasket. All right, well, here we go. Got the pan loose on this side. Now the question, it's going to answer my question, is that pickup tube plugged? Nice about this is the gasket stayed with the block on this one, and on the other motor, the gasket stayed with the pan. So I should have no problem putting the gasket back on it. All right, so we're gonna draw. Of course, I drained the oil out of this one because I had it. Like I said, it's brand new. I just changed the oil in it. Let's drop the pan real quick. I can look up there and see. Yep. Man, that oil ugly. Holy crap. Huh. Not good. Get that in the drain pan real quick. I found metal. There is metal in the bottom of the. Alright. I have oil. Metal in the bottom of the pan. Something disintegrated. Kind of a lot of metal in the bottom of the pan. I have no idea what they are. But you can see metal chunks or something. Bottom of the pan. Let's look at the bottom here. A little bit of, looks like a little bit of metal there, but she ain't plugged. Definitely lost something. All right, so I definitely want to use that oil. Oh man. Okay. It is nice. All that metal. Okay. That was my good decision. Alright. Right. Now you gotta get the motor down so I can lift up the other motor. All right, so there was metal chips inside the pan. So we got something catastrophic going on there. All right, boys and girls. All right, you see all the freaking metal in there, all on the outsides. There was a bunch down below, and of course those pieces I had. I gotta clean all that up. This pan's not in that bad a shape. Well, I called down there. I says, hey, I called Advance. I says, I need a gasket for the oil pan. And he comes back $75. I'm like, what? It's just a gasket. He says it comes with a windage tray. Well, that is a windage tray. It's built with it. That is the gasket. It's the whole freaking thing. Freaking beautiful, huh? $75 just for a gasket. Or for this gasket. Which means, to do that, you've got to disconnect. You might be able to just loosen those bolts on the pickup tube and lower it down just a little bit. And then slide that windage tray, or slide the gasket in its place. But I can't even use them. I can't use either one because they're freaking trashed. If it's it's gotta be removed from your pan. It can't be removed from the block. So when you're dropping it down, you gotta drop the pan, loosen it from the pan. Use those plastic pry bars that I just showed you. This could have stayed attached to the block probably, but it's shot, so it needs to be replaced. I'm going online and see if I can find it, because cheapest I can get is $60. Stay tuned.